This is Pravin Dugel from Phoenix, Arizona. I'd like to show this video to you. It's illustrative for several reasons. This is one of the first videos that I ever made using the True Vision 3D system. It's a heads-up display. This particular traction detachment, which is a complicated, difficult traction detachment, taught me that this technology was good enough to visualize even the most severe pathology and to accomplish very delicate surgery, everything we needed to do. It also taught me that you need to do more than simply use your cutter to remove the vitreous traction. You saw me earlier on using the scissors. Here I'm using proportional reflux hydrodissection, which is extremely useful with 27 gauge surgery. Using the Constellation system, the proportional reflux allows you to very selectively and in a very regulated manner have fluid go out of the vitrector system in a very controlled fashion, allowing for some separation between the retinal tissue, usually detached, and the fibrous tissue above. And you can see me here constantly using proportional reflux hydrodissection in order to gain a small amount of space, because with the 27 gauge all one needs is a small amount of space to do the dissection. The other advantage of the 27 gauge is a very small sphere of influence, and you saw me earlier on with the fibrous tissue that's left behind, removing that fibrous tissue, as you see here, in a very accurate and selective manner. Because the sphere of influence is so small, the accuracy is greatly increased. And this concept of sphere of influence is terribly important to understand. When somebody says to me, why do you use a 27 gauge, or why don't you use a 23 gauge or a 25 gauge? They're all very good cutters, and they're all very good instruments, and they all are, in my opinion, certainly better than the old 20 gauge. I prefer using the 27 gauge for the very simple reason that the sphere of influence is smaller, so that when I dissect fibrous tissue and remove fibrous tissue, I can do so much more accurately. And usually I can do an entire case with just my cutter in a very precise and accurate manner.